Hello there viewers, today I have for you the Vise Smart Lock. This lock has 3 important parts, that being first, the lock itself. This thing, it accepts these keys.
Low battery.
Oh, should also do there.
Door closed. Low battery.
The keys are actually, they're quite finicky. There you go. Maybe it's just me. I have a hard time with them. Second is the number pad. The master code to start with is always set to...
Low battery.
I know you're low battery. I literally, the batteries in it, I literally just got out of the package.
Verification successful.
Okay, that was
Door
on me.
closed.
Not closed. Closed properly. There you go. Normally that would have unlocked. See, it's not in a door, so it has a little bit of trouble doing that sometimes. Let me show you again.
Verification successful.
There we go. See, it unlocked that time. And then you just press this to relock it.
Low battery.
And then last but not least, you got the fingerprint scanner. All cards on the table. I didn't set this up. I tried. I did what it said to. What it says to do. So press this twice.
Low battery.
And put in the master code. And then you press 4. And then it should.
Verification failed.
But it doesn't. It doesn't let me scan it. And then also, it's supposed to accept these cards. And maybe I need to do something to set it up.
Verification.
But it doesn't.
Verification failed. Verification failed.
I don't know what that's about.
Verification.
The setup was actually pretty easy.
Verification failed.
Be quiet, lock. It's very loud. I don't like it. I don't like how loud it is. It talks a lot. So the hardest part of setting it up, not in a door, mind you, was this. You gotta feed it from this into this lock, which normally has, where'd I put it? This cover on it. This is actually a really big flaw, in my opinion at least. This wire needs to feed from this machine to this one, because this is where the batteries are, and it needs batteries. Unless you're using it as a normal lock, in which case you can save money by buying just a normal lock. But for this to go in, and it requires a lot of force. Like, this it's hard to get in. But this, when it's on, which is supposed to be on, like this has to be on or this will all get damaged. You can't reach it. There's no way to reach that with this on. You'd like maybe take a screwdriver and try to reach around and angle it in. That's never gonna work. You know what? Real quick, I'm gonna check the instructions. See if I can figure it out. Okay, I got it. Here's what you do. You put this on the door. And obviously you put this in it. And then, I'm not taking this off again because it is horrible to put on. Put this on. You feed this through. And then you come over here. It's feeding through this. Let me give you an example screwdriver. So it's feeding through. That's the wire. It's feeding through this. Through the door. And you come along and you just attach it. Like this. You attach the plug first. And then you screw it on. And then boom. It's already okay. That's my biggest gripe. So the other thing is, this is an important thing with locks. A lock is only as good as the weakest link in the chain. Now, the weakest link in this chain, I would imagine. So I've looked around at this. I haven't found any major security issues. It might have an issue with drilling. This doesn't look super tough to get through. Someone does that, but obviously then you might notice that someone drilled into your lock. So my main issue would be picking. So I couldn't actually get this open. I tried for a couple minutes to get into the internals of the lock, but I couldn't. But looking at the key, it looks like it's got 5 pins, which is average. That's fine. And maybe a couple false pins. But basically, I don't think that this key part of the lock is all that great. I'm not saying it's bad. And from the looks of it, you might be able to change it out. But that's a lot of extra work. I couldn't get it open with the screwdriver. So I'll leave it up to you to decide whether... it's not a bad lock. It's just going to be that this part of it is probably average. That's all I have for you today. I'd say tune in next time, except this is Amazon. So You probably won't.